Well, no doubt you're asking this question because you fear that maybe there's something going on in your relationship that is raising some red flags, some caution flags. And it's not like there's an exhaustive list of, well, here's the 12 things to know that your marriage is in trouble.
Or a magic list. But I would say the first thing I would look to is just a simple question. I mean, on a 1 to 10 scale, how satisfied are you currently with your marriage relationship?
Yeah, marital satisfaction is a big one. Now, don't read too much into that because there are times in a married life where you will just simply not be satisfied because of different things that are going on for you personally or the whole family or whatever it might be. But that is a very good kind of predictor of whether or not we need some help.
That, and also how important and central is this marriage to me? You know, on a 1 to 10 scale, again, you know, I may be not so satisfied, but this is still extremely important to me. And if I don't answer that way, that might be another sign.
Right. Another is whether or not your needs are getting met. And
at the same time you say that, though, that's a tricky one because, again, that's something that has a lot of fluidity in a good marriage, in a strong marriage.
Yeah, and if your needs are not getting met, it's not because necessarily there's something wrong with your spouse. It may be because you're not articulating those needs. It's because you're not addressing it and you've been sweeping them under the rug or what have you, or you're expecting your spouse to mind read and know what you need without you saying it.
I've never wanted that. Hey, one of the things that really comes to mind is conflict. If you're inevitably getting in these out of control conflicts that
where
erupt,
it spirals out of control, and you know, hey, here we go again. You know, set aside the next half hour because we don't know how to stop this kind of freight train of conflict running through our house. That's another telltale sign.
You know, and so either it's explosive or you found yourself completely indifferent and sort of numb. Those would be two really difficult places for a marriage. Now, if your marriage is in trouble, that doesn't mean it can't be resilient and be turned around. It means this is the time to take it on and to really take action.
Yeah, which means a couple of things. One is that you need to begin to invest in this relationship by maybe reading a book. And, you know, the book, of course, that on our list that we've devoted to this is I Love You More. It's for those couples that are really discovering, man, things aren't the way we'd like them to be.
It's a good marriage that's hit a really bad patch for whatever reason.
Another thing is to attend a marriage seminar that's in your community. You know, there's so many. I mean, you can find all kinds of seminars that are coming through town on marriage relationships, especially in various churches.
Sometimes all it takes is just get the conversation out there. Just let your spouse know, look, I'm feeling a little bit miserable. Is that how you're feeling? What's going on in you? And just getting the conversation out there begins growth.
Right, and then finally, of course, always to see a counselor. I mean, or a marriage mentor couple. Another kind of objective voice that can kind of enter into the conversation with you guys to kind of explore what's going on for you.